You think of the happiest moment in your life, like when Yes, His word of God says that He will take you to heaven if you obey what He commands you to do. So if you trust His word and obey His word, that is what is written in the Bible, then you will surely go to heaven. After hearing all this, Jenny asked her mother, "Mother, will I go to heaven?" Her mother looked at her and said, "Jenny, we don't, we, after we die,